The numbers are going up.
I can't hear.
I still can't. We're almost to 100 stories.
Welcome to Skydeck.
Oh my gosh. So what's up everyone, Julian here. So hi, I know I already just waved. Welcome to another vlog, another birthday vlog. Me and my sister are doing the exact same thing of what we did last year for my birthday. First, we're gonna go up in a skyscraper. So specifically, we're gonna heading up to the Willis Tower. Really thrilled to do so, to head up to another skyscraper like what we did last year, but simultaneously I'm nervous because a much more taller tower than John Hancock building. You know, the Willis Tower will always be remembered as the Sears Tower. You know, those that associate with the Chicago land or the actual city of Chicago. Think of it as X, which had the old name Twitter, obviously. You know, X used to be called Twitter, so a lot of people would still call it Twitter, even celebrities. Yeah, I guess the reason why a lot of us are comfortable with old names of something or someone is because that name was sticking around for several weeks or years, well, several years or decades, you know, just for a very extensive period of time. Also, we're gonna head to a restaurant, we're gonna find something to eat, and then we're gonna potentially go for a shopping spree, and then we're gonna head back home. I'm officially 26 years old. Happy birthday to me. I'm grateful that God is giving me another year for me to see. Although I'm not religious, I'm not a Christian, I have no religion whatsoever. I'm just an independent, straight ally artist. I'm shortly gonna hop into the shower, get a haircut at the last minute. I'm like required to get haircuts for certain birthdays and holidays. It's not that I'm really annoyed, I don't know, it's just that, well, you know, I'm not gonna complain. I do get my haircut every month, but maybe once or twice per month. I don't know how our experience will be for me and my sister when we head up to the Willis Tower. We'll be fine. Me and my sister will be fine. I mean, it may be among the tallest buildings in the world. At least it's not the tallest, like literally the top, part of the top 10. So that's the bright side. It will be the experience that me and my sister will never forget, and for other family members. Here are some fun facts about the Willis Tower. Again, people still call it the Sears Tower. It used to be the tallest building in the world for over 2 decades. So for approximately 25 years, it stands over 1,451 feet tall. We're not gonna count the antennas. We're gonna count the roof height of the building. It's currently the 3rd tallest building in the US. I think it's part of the top 50 tallest buildings in the world. The Willis Tower has 110 stories. I think there's 3 stories underground, 107 stories on ground level. Another fun fact about the Willis Tower, it has one of the highest observation decks in the world. I think it's number 1. I think it has the number 1 highest observation deck in the US, and the Willis Tower has those glass balconies where to make it seem like you're floating up high, very, very, very up high in the air. I'll try to stand on one of the glass balconies. I'll do my best to not show my absolute cowardice. Well, I'll probably still show my absolute cowardice, alongside my sister. One thing I forgot to mention from last year, before me and my sister went up to the John Hancock building, chose to watch several random YouTube videos of people overcoming their fear of heights, which is called acrophobia. So, one person would climb a rock, as if you're hiking in real life, an indoor hiking, climbing. One person would go up into the Space Needle that's located in Seattle, Washington. One person would go up to a tower, outside without any enclosed space. I don't know if I'll ever do that. Think of it as the Eiffel Tower or the Tokyo Tower, which resembles the Eiffel Tower. Maybe those videos kind of helped me was also using the virtual reality set for my phone. I would like do a little like simulation, play around with a little simulation of going very, very up high. Everyone needs to have a phobia. I clearly shared my phobia from last year. Acrophobia, aerophobia, and glossophobia, also thalassophobia. Those are my 4 biggest fears I have. Some of my family members, including my brother, my older sister, and as well as my grandmother, all been on airplanes before, so part of me is a bit jealous of them, and the other part of me is like, I don't know if I'll ever hop into an airplane one day. That's way up higher than what me and my sister are about to head to. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the kitchen. Some good old-fashioned oatmeal and some black coffee. Swipe. Wait, it's not swipe. I'm mixing up my words. I really need to wipe the sweat off this mirror's face. I'm so nervous about this, but excited. Same here.
that elevator.
Freaking heart is pounding. The numbers are going up.
I can't hear.
I still can't.
Oh boy.
A new American icon is born. It remained the world's tallest building for almost 25 years. Today, experience spectacular views from all directions
almost
of the
100
103rd
stories.
floor and feel the thrill of the ledge. Welcome to Skydeck.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Holy shoot. I know, those are the glass balconies that we've been seeing for years. I'm not fully prepared for that. That's a hell no for me. It's gonna take like a while for me to get used to it because this is literally our first time. They look like ants. Well, they're not ants, they're more like cells. My trick is to slowly approach the windows so that way I could like get used to the views. You guys can actually see the socks feel here. Just zoomed in. There's the Sox field. I'm not gonna lie to you people, I think I'm more used to the John Hancock building since it's relatively shorter. Maybe next time if I get on the building, I'll get on the, go up the building, I'll get on the tilt. It was a different type of floor, John Hancock building, which is straight down. How far I could go. Yeah, the elevator's over there. Alright guys, so me and my sister are gonna take one more lap around the Willis Tower.
Enjoy Chicago from the city's highest point. Now, we're traveling at over 18 miles per hour on one of the fastest elevators in the world, all the way Take a peek at all the things happening in this tower. While some are whining and dining, others are burning off calories. Thousands of people work hard across nearly 100 office floors. Others are celebrating life. And still more people are visiting for the day. There's something for everyone in this tower. Take your Skydeck memories home with you at the photo pickup and explore hundreds of unique items in the Skydeck marketplace. Thank you for visiting Skydeck.
We definitely had a good time. Thank you, Skydeck. Alright guys, me and my sister are preparing to head to a restaurant and eat there after our experience of Skydeck, which is right behind us. Me and my sister here got ourselves a taco bowl and something to drink. We are now heading to It's Sugar, the candy shop that we went to last year for my birthday. Turns out me and my sister are changing our mind. We are at the water tower place and we're gonna stop by to get some popcorn for Mom. Okay guys, me and my sister are preparing to leave. We're in the same area, the same spot from last year where we're preparing to leave and head home, you know? Deja vu. Home after our long day, I would say that we've been gone for 6 hours. Just picked up my birthday cake. I'm about to crack open one of these cans of Coors Light, a light beer. I'm making sure I prevent myself from drinking the hard liquor. I don't want to drink the hard liquor, alcoholic beverages with a very high ABV. I prefer drinking beer since most beers have low ABV. I'm still gonna drink non-alcoholic beer, and I want to take good care of my liver as much as I can. The Skydeck Chicago experience for me and my sister was really wonderful. We had the opportunity to check out the incredibly impressive views that extends to 4 states. So obviously Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Michigan. When we got up to 103 stories and started seeing the views, I was like, what the hell have we gotten ourselves into? I mean, it was our second time going high up in a tall building, so I mean, I probably shouldn't have felt surprised. The Willis Tower. I've always wanted to go up in that building, 16 years in the making. About 16 years ago, I was 10 years old. I think my sister was 7 at the time, and our grandmother was 50. It was supposed to be the 3 of us entering the Willis Tower. We didn't have enough money. There were some noticeable similarities between the Willis Tower and the John Hancock Building. The information that they would provide you about the city of Chicago and their structures. You would have to go down a few levels, underground, before you could take the elevator all the way up in the skyscraper and then checking out the views. There were a few differences, noticeable differences between both skyscrapers. John Hancock Building is obviously older than the Willis Tower, and the Willis Tower is obviously taller than the John Hancock Building. I have to say both structures have really nice views of the city and the lake. Last year, I never got to experience the tilt where you lean forward alongside the windows to make it seem like you're about to fall out of the building, but you're not really falling out of the building. You're just holding on to the handles. But for this year, I got the opportunity to experience the ledge. I know I was being a chicken. I could have stood up. Maybe I could have closed my eyes, stand further into the ledge, one of the glass balconies. I chose to sit down. The staff took a bad picture of me. I chose not to buy those pictures of me sitting on the glass balcony because I felt if I would have went further into one of those glass balconies, the lighting would have been fine. The lighting that I saw from the pictures that the staff took, they were bad. Shame on me. I was getting used to my fear and like trying to cope with it and simultaneously like overcoming it. My sister couldn't do the same thing as me. It was completely fine to me. At least I got a chance to do it since it was my birthday and I wasn't embarrassed or anything. I wasn't trying to embarrass myself. I'm not alone. I'm impressed by other people that were brave enough to stand into the glass balconies of the Willis Tower. Some chose to like jump a little bit, but obviously you have to be careful not to like jump very firmly because you don't want to break one of the glass balconies. That incident occurred one time. A terrifying moment, but no one was hurt. We did 2 laps around the Sky Deck Chicago. The first lap I wasn't ready to enter the ledge, but the second lap I actually gave it that attempt. It was good, but not great. I kind of showed some balls, experiencing something new. I do recommend heading to Sky Deck Chicago, also 360 Chicago. I know this birthday vlog is obviously similar to last year's birthday vlog. I got another year to wait. If God is good enough, is nice enough for me to continue living. We just never know when our time exactly comes, but you know, we'll see. I genuinely enjoyed myself. I bet my sister did too. I can't forget, I purchased the Sky Deck Chicago pictures of me and my sister. I wasn't gonna buy those other pictures of just me sitting on the ledge because of how the lighting was. I chose the pictures of me and my sister. It was before we took the elevator all the way up. It was the right decision for me to buy those pictures. So that is going to be the end of this vlog here. Stay tuned for more content, guys, and I hope this vlog was quite enjoyable to watch.